Today's episode is brought to you by Me Undies. Me Undies are the undies I have on me, and also swim trunks. We'll talk about that and other things later. Now let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to exciting episode of Gax and Crendor in the morning.
Whoa.
How are you doing, Mario? Is everything okay? You find the princess yet? Okay, no. That's nice. No, find the princess.
I was just watching some E3 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, games.
I mean, games. Yeah, that's true.
Games.
I was watching E3 stuff, too, and I realized music makes 90% of games, like, selling it to me. When you watch a trailer and there's no music in it, and you're like, what the hell is this? Yeah, it says a lot about the importance of music in the things you're creating, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's music makes a lot of stuff. That's why you replace music in like scenes and it changes the entire mood of the scene or the game or whatever you're watching, the movie.
It's like that time where they had the trailer for the Mummy movie but without music, and it was just like whoa! Oh, yeah. It's like, oh no, this is not good.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the Nintendo E3. I want some Animal Crossing news, and I want more Nintendo stuff. New Mario Golf? Oh my god, I'm so pumped.
The things that have really impressed me were what was that? Replaced, I think was the name of the game. It was like a cool little pixely looking game. That was neat. And then, I know I'm probably going to get roasted for saying this, but the new Battlefield looks like super cool.
It actually does.
It looks really cool.
Everybody's been saying that. Everyone's like, dude, new Battlefield looks pretty great. And I agree.
Yeah, so those are the two that I've been really impressed with so far. There were some other games where I was like, oh, all right, when that comes out in 2023 or whenever, that'll be fun. But right now, not a lot is on my radar because most of the things that are coming out don't come out for ever.
Well, that's why Nintendo, too. I'm hoping Breath of the Wild 2. I'd love that. Love me some Breath of the Wild. And then they'll talk about the mobile games. There's like, and here's mobile games. And I'm like, I just remember that one E3 we were at where we saw Pele when we were like sitting in the crowd. And then they were like, and now Minions Mobile. And like nobody clapped except like 5 executives that were like, yes. All right.
About time. Minions. Yes.
Yes. Is this what's going to make me money? I think it is. All right, good.
Yeah. It was that was an experience. When Pele walked out, I've never been so shocked in my life. I was like, they dragged this man out of retirement. We got him up on stage, and he was like, video games. And you're like, no, Pele, no.
But we got to see him in person. It was amazing.
That was wild. Yeah.
That's when I realized like how formulaic a lot of the thing. It's like TED Talks. It's like they go up there like, hello and welcome to my TED Talk E3. Today, you're in for a treat. First up, we've got something that you will not want to miss out on.
I hate that you can do it so accurately.
This isn't for us. It's for you, the gamer, sitting at home, gaming. We love gaming, but we love your money even more.
Todd Howard, is that you? Is that...
Like I said, how like robotic it is. Like they don't just come up and like, gaming is just really a part of us, and we're just speaking here from like experience, like we play games. They're just like, one thing that we believe in is story. And story is a part of all our lives because our lives are stories. It's like, all right, neat. Where's the game?
I hate it so much. It's such a dead-on impersonation. And that is, it literally could be a video called Every E3 Ever. And that's just it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's actually it's kind of like TED Talks in a way. I guess TED Talks aren't as bad as that, but they're like, they're kind of up there. Like what I found in 5 minutes was that by researching about the independent life of prebiotic life forms that I could extend the human life by a vast majority of 55 years. Now this is my TED Talk. And it's like, what the shit's going on?
One of the crazy things I noticed is that in order to make it more, I don't know, I don't want to say dressed down, but I also want to say more relatable, because I don't think that's what it is either. But everyone, for example, to the Xbox conference, one of the ladies came out and her pants were held together by string, like a piece of string. And I was like, you're all millionaires. Everyone on the stage is a millionaire. Why are you dressed like this? Why
they gotta
are you
relate. Dressed? They gotta relate to the gamer. Gamers don't want business suits. They want casual. I guarantee you that happened in like a business room. Like, we need to dress like the gamer. Dress down. That's the whole point, is they don't understand that. They're just like, this is the gamer attire, right? Yes. Gamer attire. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
My $500 white t-shirt, I feel like, is very relatable, right? Everyone has a white t-shirt. Yeah, sure.
Like, you gotta come out sporting your, like, shitty t-shirt that hasn't been washed in, like, 2 weeks, and it's got, like, pizza stains and, like, chocolate and just sweat.
If someone did that and the first thing they said was like, we've been hard at work on our game, I'd be like, I believe this guy. I think he really has.
I haven't slept in 3 days. Wow, I can smell him from here.
I've been trying to get this done for you guys for weeks. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's why.
Not healthy. I feel bad for him, but like also that'd be amazing.
That's why you're making games now, right?
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna be like the guy who's like, "Hey, welcome to my games conference. Hey, I made a game this year. It's pretty good, I guess. I haven't really seen the outside world in 3 months, so I hope y'all are still doing all right. Anyway, here's the trailer. It's pretty okay. And if you need me, I'll be eating a hoagie."
I like this guy.
Yeah, like, he seems so relatable, this guy. That's right, I totally am very relatable.
So that's what I've been doing, just watching some E3 today. What have you been doing this week?
Oh my god, me? I have been doing a lot of like in-office goodness, working around, trying to get stuff fixed up here. Just taking care of business, trying to make things happen. Unfortunately, if you're asking if I did anything cool or exciting this week, no, I did nothing. Nothing cool or exciting happened this week. I saw nothing cool. Nothing fun happened. I just worked. And then, at night, I went home and watched Sweet Tooth, which is a show that's on Netflix that I guess is a comic that is, one of those comics that's made into a TV show. And it was pretty good. And then, that was my week. I did nothing. I spent a week on planet Earth and nothing really important took place for me. So, you know what? Sometimes I'm doing pretty good. Sometimes I'm doing pretty good.
The important question here, did you work out?
Yeah, of course. That's what I was doing while watching Sweet Tooth.
All right, look at that.
Yeah. See? I have to find something to keep me interested. Now I need to find a new show. Thankfully, Lupin season 2 came out on Netflix, so now I have something else to watch.
What's that?
It's about a French. It's a French show that is either, depending on how you want to watch it, dubbed or subbed, and it is about a criminal mastermind who is really impressed with Lupin, the gentleman criminal, and he uses his books as inspiration to commit his crimes. And of course, all the cops are stumped except for one cop who's like, "This is Lupin," and he's like, "No, that's not true. There's no way that guy. That's what a dumb idea that would be." Which, admittedly, very dumb. But there's like a cat and mouse thing going on, and the guy at the same time has his kid he's trying to look after, and his wife is trying to move on with her life because she's like, "You weren't a good father," and he's like trying to be a good dad, but at the same time he's like trying to commit master criminal crimes. It's pretty good.
It's like some Sherlock Moriarty thing. A little bit.
Except the main character is the criminal, the gentleman criminal.
Oh, I see.
So like
So it's kind of like you're cheering for him a bit, like you're cheering for the criminal.
Yeah, like so the setup is that years ago his dad worked for a very wealthy family, and they had like some magnificent jewel, and the wealthy family lost the jewel, blamed its theft on his father, and then his father was sent away to prison where he died in prison. And I think it's that he killed himself, but maybe he didn't, who knows. And so this boy basically raised himself, and he used the Lupin books to get himself through life and like become a gentleman and a gentleman thief, if you will. And now he's seeking revenge on the family because it turns out that family, spoilers, didn't lose or have the diamonds and jewels stolen, but it was like an insurance scam. And so basically his dad was like died in prison for no reason, so now he's like out for revenge, and so he's trying to steal from specifically that family, but he like also steals from other people because he's just like a thief, right? So it's that kind of show. It's super fun. I liked the first season. It was a little meandering at sometimes, but I'm always down for a good heist. And the very first episode is super clever in how they do the heist, and like how it's one of those things where like a dude is like so damn cool. They're like, all right, I gotta see what this cool guy's gonna get up to some more. You know what I mean? Where it's like he's so stylish and so cool. You're just like, damn, that guy. That looked easy how he ripped those people off. Man, I want to be like that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that's it's like a different premise. I like when people do try a little mix up.
The mix up.
A little mix up.
Yeah, I have been going through Netflix shows while working out, so I like plowed through all of the new season of Castlevania, and did Sweet Tooth, and now I'll do Lupin, and then who knows what else. I'll see what else there is. I do it with things like Loki and things that are on Disney, but Disney sucks because they're like once a week a new episode, which is like garbage town. I hate that. I hate it.
Once a week. Where's my dopamine? I can power walk.
I need answers immediately. If you leave me with a cliffhanger, I want answers immediately. I don't want none of that like, see you in a week, you big idiots. I hate it.
It's when I watch my shows, it's usually while I'm Warhammer painting.
So you're like half paying attention, really.
Yes. It's it's kind of like background, but I'm like kind of paying attention. Then if it's like something I really want to watch, then I'll like sit down and watch it. But otherwise, I just kind of paint to stuff. A lot of times, I also just paint to streams. Like I put on like Bob Ross streams. It's kind of like painting, with him.
I love a good painting. Bob Ross stream. They're so good.
Because he actually gave me a little idea. Because I'm painting my little miniature guys, right? And he was like, now this painting, I like to think that the painting's alive. And that I'm talking to the painting. And I'm like, this is a house where this guy lives. And he's like, you give your paintings little stories. And I was like, dude, you can give your like little miniature guys stories. Like this is, Radimus. And he fought in the Great War. But then he got his arm cut off. So he like snipped his arm off.
Radimus?
Radimus.
Oh, Crendor.
Is he a rat?
Is he at least a rat? Is he at least a rat?
Yes. Although it would be funnier if he wasn't.
Right. He just like looked kind of like a rat, but he wasn't a rat. He was just like a guy. They called him Radimus because he had like a little he had a little rat in him. He was a little ratty.
Radimus Maximus the Fourth.
So he's also an ancient Roman emperor.
Yeah.
Understood.
Well, I don't know if they had Rome in Warhammer, but maybe they did.
Yeah, I'm sure the Empire, you can get a little Romy in there.
Yeah. Main point being, if you can add a little character to your things you're painting, it kind of brings them to life a little bit.
I find that very funny that you have Bob Ross on while you paint and work. Bob Ross is immediate sleep time for Jesse. If we were together and you were like, let's watch Bob Ross, I would be passed out in the next 2 seconds. Not because Bob Ross is boring, because when I was younger, I would listen to Bob Ross while he was on TV, and I would like take a nap in the afternoon. And he would knock me out every afternoon. I like come home, eat a bowl of cereal, lay on the couch, and watch Bob Ross. And Bob Ross would be like, happy little trees. happy little clouds. And I wake up a few hours later, my parents would be home, like, what have you been doing all afternoon? I'd be like, studying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just good for, you know, you can fall asleep, but it's good to just chill out. You don't got to pay attention. It's just like you're painting with somebody. You're painting with Bob.
Yeah, painting with Bob.
Painting with Bob. Yeah, you know, it's a little Warhammer paint. And then, how did I even get here? I don't remember what I was talking about.
You asked me what I was doing this week, and you ended up talking about painting with Bob Ross. That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't even.
What did you? All right, let me salvage this. What did you do this week?
Here's the thing. I didn't really do anything either.
Oh my God, you're telling me we both somehow led 2 very boring weeks.
Let's see. I went to the store, bought some new shorts.
Boring.
Under Armour.
Boring. Under Armour shorts. Boring.
Yeah, but they're pretty neat though.
Yeah, it's boring.
Let's see. I worked out.
Boring.
I ate food. I ate some food. Grocery store.
Boring.
God, I'm running out of things.
So far, pretty boring. Look at you, normie, living your dumb normal life, doing nothing.
Although, when I was buying my Under Armour shorts, there were these two people behind me talking, and the one guy was like, dude, you look like Shrek, to the guy next to him, which I found funny because we literally just talked about Shrek, and I watched Shrek. And then the guy was like, who the hell's Shrek? And he's like, you know, the big green ogre guy. And he's like, oh, Shrek. Yeah, I kind of do look like him.
I mean, it's nice to know who you are. Yeah, I do look like Shrek. You turn around, it's just a giant green guy. Yeah, it's just like a big green man. Like, yeah, you're right, I kind of do.
I think it's funny how he's like, his friend literally is like, hey, you look like this big green ogre from the movie. And he's like, yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's why they're friends.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not even friends. Maybe he just randomly went up to him and told him that.
Sir, you look like Shrek. Why, thank you, stranger.
Let's see. I played WoW.
You did play WoW.
Crusade Classic. Dude,
yeah, and that doesn't count as doing something, though. That doesn't count as doing something.
Let me tell you what I was doing in WoW, all right? So I have my one druid I port to Moonglade with, buy the pattern for Runed Arcanite Rod, because everyone's got to make it for enchanting to get Burning Crusade enchanting. Hearth back, sell it on the auction house, make like 15, 20 gold. I've made like 200 gold by doing that. It's a grade A foolproof plan. And I made 200 gold.
So you're doing great. In the fictional economy of a game that came out 15 years ago, you're doing so good.
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah,
To be fair, I'm doing better than I did back then.
Mm-hmm.
That's
well, now you know.
Now I know. Oh my God! By the way, they were like, "Did you see that E3?" They're like, "We're remastering Life is Strange." I'm like, that game came out like 4 years ago. He's gonna start remastering everything.
Sometimes you just gotta remaster.
That's like if they remastered Overwatch.
I mean that's what Overwatch 2 is basically.
Yeah, but they're not saying it. That's like, okay, 2015 games. Let's see. What if you remastered what came out? Super Mario Maker. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 remastered. Dying Light remastered. Fallout 4 remastered.
Here's the thing, I believe most of these could be remastered.
But it's like, just remaster older games. Like, all right, what if you go back to 2010 games? All right, let's find some. Let's go back a little further. All right, you got
2010 games have been remastered though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's got to be a point in which there's like a cutoff for remastering.
Skyrim just be re-releasing and remaking all the time. There's no cutoff point. There's no cutoff point. You can do whatever you want. That's the problem. There needs to be like a commissioner. There needs to be a commissioner of video games. He's like, all right, let me make my ruling on this. No, you cannot remaster for another 6 years at least. Create something new.
Exactly. There's got to be one of those.
Yeah. Video game commissioner. I will be the first video game commissioner.
Oh my god, going back and looking at like some of these old games, I'm like, wait a second, that came out in 2012? Like Diablo 3 and Guild Wars 2 came out in 2012?
Yeah, dude.
What about 2013?
What do you
Grand Theft
mean?
Auto 5? Battlefield 4? I thought that was like 5 years ago.
Well, anything else at all happen in your life before we move on?
Man, we really got nothing this week.
We got nothing this week. This is the nothing. This is we have. Hold on. Let me look up something. There's got to be something. Maybe something happened to someone else.
Okay.
Craziest thing that happened this week.
All right.
Craziest thing that happened this week. The craziest thing. 7 weird things that happened this week. Oh,
All right. Okay.
This is 2013. This is 2013. So
That's fitting.
All right. Here we go. A stray dog, taken in by a couple, has shown a desire to wear women's underwear. That's a very strange thing.
All right. Good.
Yep. Another strange thing that happened. A job applicant to an American fast food chain stole from the tip jar. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Oh my god.
2013 was a different time, I guess. Scientists in China discovered remains that prove cats have been living off humans for thousands of years. Yeah,
we know that.
That checks out. Yep. A Picasso worth millions recently sold for 100 euros. I guess there was a charity offer, and I guess someone screwed up, and it was a raffle or something, and someone won for 100 euros.
Huh.
A man in Florida walked into a convenience store and tried to trade a live alligator for a 12-pack of beer. That happened.
All right. That's newsworthy right there.
Mm-hmm. A house had cake stolen out of it. Someone made a cake and left it in the kitchen. A guy broke in, stole the cake.
Shit, dude.
An Oklahoma man proposed to his girlfriend while getting arrested. That was apparently very important.
Do you think they're still together?
Damn it. I gotta look this up. All right, who is the person? Oklahoma man Justin Harrell of Elk City.
Elk City, dude.
Justin Harrell, Elk City, married. Justin Harrell, Elk City, married? Question mark? There is absolutely nothing. This man, they locked him away, and that was it. That was the end.
Man, I like to think he's still happily married and having a good life in Elk City.
Still in jail, still happily married.
He's got some elks. He's got...
They put him in a cell with elks, and everything's fine. The end. Well, speaking of fine and your end, get it? Because it's your butt. Anyway, your
the
rear
show's
end.
going nowhere.
Summer is here, which might mean leaving the great indoors for a dip in the great outdoors, whether that's the pool, the ocean, or the fjord, wherever you're at. MeUndies might be known for making the softest undies and bralettes in the world, but now they make swimwear too. Check out MeUndies' first ever swimwear featuring bikinis and one pieces and 2 different lengths of swim trunks. They have like an 8-inch swim trunk and then like a little bit of a shorter one. Each piece comes in solid colors and limited edition prints, just like the undies. You can mix and you can match. You can do all sorts of things to fit your mood. Each piece comes in sizes extra small to 4XL. They're eco-friendly, which is pretty cool. Basically, if you've ever wanted to have a 6-pack, Crendor, this is like you have a 6-pack on your whole body, except it's an 8-pack because it's like 8 recycled bottles in every pair of men's trunks.
Shit, dude.
See what I did there?
That's amazing.
I know. Thank you. MeUndies has a great offer for you right now if you're listening and you want to get in on this and have some pretty great swim trunks for your summer. Right now, you can get 15% off and free shipping. All you got to do is go to MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
MeUndies.com/Crendor to get 15% off your first order and free shipping. We've said this before. We'll say it again. MeUndies are amazingly comfortable. They're the only undies I have. I'm saying undies unabashedly without shame. Undies, y'all. That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
All right, let's go to chapter 7. Guys, Crendor has a traffic out there.
Oh boy, traffic is crazy. It is. You know what? We keep looking at the same traffic. Let's go fly over the ocean real quick here. All right, take a look over the ocean, and here we go. All right, we got a backup of dolphins. Dolphins are backed up, trying to get to the dolphin store to buy dolphin things.
The dolphin store?
Yeah, that's a store run by a dolphin. He sells dolphin
what do they
things
sell?
for dolphins.
What do you consider dolphin things?
I don't know. I haven't actually gone into the dolphin store.
Ah, all right. Well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's no reason to, but the dolphins seem to really want to go in there, and who knows what they're buying. Then over here, it looks like there's a bunch of boats backed up. They're trying to get to the boat store. I don't know why they want to go to the boat store. Buy more boats, I guess.
Does a boat work there?
I do believe a boat works there. It's a Bodie.
Bodie McBoatface?
No, it's just Bodie.
Bodie?
I think
Nice.
he's a distant relative.
Right.
And he's selling boats to the boats, so
that's weird. that seems wrong. That seems wrong on a lot of levels.
Hey, listen, I don't question it. I just report the traffic. Back to you.
All right, now let's go over to weather.
Weather time. Let's see. We've got people ranking Shrek movies. Actually, what do they got? This person says Shrek 2 over Shrek 4 over Shrek over Puss in Boots over Shrek 4D over Shrek the Christmas Special over Shrek is in Love, Shrek is Life over Shrek those official Shrek Fortnite dancing videos of DreamWorks YouTube continued. And they're all better than Shrek 3.
Okay.
That's
I
not
mean,
a weather
everything's
report.
better than Shrek 3. What the hell did I just say? Everything's better than Shrek 3. I can't even say Shrek 3. Shrek. I can't even say
Voldemort.
it. Shrek
Can't say
3. I can't say it.
Someone wants a weather request for Sedona, Arizona.
Great. Sedona is it's a place, all right.
Sedona,
Arizona.
Sedona, Arizona. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doop. I'll kick out a Whoppy for this one.
Whoppy activated. Sedona, Arizona. Weather as of 3:11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 103 degrees. Fair. Excessive heat warning. Action recommended. Execute a pre-planned activity identified in the instructions issued by Flagstaff, Arizona National Weather Service. The lower elevations of Yavapai County.
What is happening?
Description. Excessive heat warning remains in effect till 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time Friday below 5,000 feet. What? Dangerously hot conditions. Daytime temperatures ranging from 98 to 108 degrees, then rising.
This thing is broken.
to
This thing is broken. This thing. What the hell?
102 degrees. 114 degrees from Monday.
Who wants to go there? That place sucks.
This guy's rusty. All right, I'm going to take over now. There's some heat warnings there. Drink plenty of fluids. Stay in the air-conditioned room if you got it. Stay out of the sun. Check up on everybody. That's pretty much the warning. Now we'll take a look at the 10-day. All right. Wait, we got the rest of this day. I didn't even see that. We got a high of 103. You got a low of 71. You got some 11-mile-an-hour winds, 14 on the dew point, 30.09 inches of pressure, 10-mile visibility. You got the UV index at a 6 out of 10 and a waxing crescent moon. Now, this is kind of crazy. Look at this. Monday, 104. Tuesday, 107. Wednesday, 105. Thursday, 105. Friday, 103. Saturday, 102. Sunday, 101. And then finally it cools down on Monday to 97.
So I went to this website and I looked up recommended things to do in Sedona, Arizona, with 700 5-star reviews. Sedona Vortex Tour. I was like, what does this mean? What is the Sedona Vortex Tour? Here we go. Explore the magic and mysticism of natural vortexes on this small group tour departing from Sedona. Traveling the region by Jeep, you'll visit several vortex sites around town and learn about their history, all with the help of an informative guide. Whether you feel the energy on your skin or experience a feeling of enlightenment, find out for yourself the powers of a vortex. Keep things simple with a small group tour, limited to 15 people, for a more intimate experience. What do they mean by vortex?
Vortex.
Vortex.
I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's check the definition of vortex just to clarify. A mass of whirling fluid or air, especially a whirlpool or whirlwind.
Right, but that's not what they're showing here. People standing around rocks.
All right, we've got a region within a body of fluid in which the fluid elements have an angular velocity.
No, that is an actual vortex. It's like when you stir your coffee, your creamer into your coffee or whatever.
It's vortex.
So wait, hold on. By Jeep, head into the cave. What?
The cave?
By what is happening right now? By Jeep. Visit the first vortex where you'll learn how in 1981 medium Paige Bryant identified these powerful grid sites which have defied explanation for years. As you visit multiple vortices, you may start to understand why people from all walks of life have traveled here for enlightening experiences. Feel the power of each site as you hear about its history, learn about the cultural beliefs that surround it, and think about its spiritual possibilities. Discover how vortices connect Chinese medicine, American Indian lore, and New Age mysticism, and hear theories about how vortices affect Earth. Keep an open mind and let loose your skeptical, academic, and adventurous sides in order to make the most of your experience and find out if the vortices hold something special for you. Perhaps you'll end your tour back in Sedona feeling either enlightened or just happy to have gained a new perspective on the planet.
This is like when people walk on the coals or some shit. It's like one of those spiritual things. You know what I mean? Those like retreats,
I know. I
retreats.
know what you mean, but it's like, so you drive into the desert and stand around rocks, and you're like, do you feel the healing energy?
Does sound like what it sounds like. There's got to be some people that are signing up for this, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
The reviews are great. 5 stars from Alina D. May 2021. This just happened. The missed memorable part of the experience was, capital W, the medicine circle with Buddha statues. Alongside the prayer flags, ABD, the healing walk in the vortex. Moose was the highlight of the tour. He has great knowledge and communicates wonderfully. 5 stars.
There's like some Google reviews for it too. My guide Crystal was knowledgeable in the unique qualities of the region: geological, American Indian history, shamanism, American Indian. Oh wait, that's the thing. My husband and I did a private tour with Linda. How many people are working here?
A lot, apparently.
Yes. Wait, what? Crystal Starweaver far beyond surpassed all expectations of our Sedona tour sunset. Wonderful
I love
combination.
that. Crystal Starweaver is someone's name.
Crystal Starweaver.
That is a Star Wars character. That person fought Luke Skywalker at some point.
Wonderful combination of historical facts, geological information, and mystical enlightenment accommodated our group of 6, was in tune to the group needs, and covered a large amount of the area in 4 hours. We felt she cared more about our experience than her watch. Extra bonus, she provided blankets, jackets, snacks, and water. Can't wait to come back.
This one says, Richard, April 2021, waste of time, 2 stars.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
This Vortex tour was a waste of time and money. It is not a Vortex tour as represented. We could have found out the same information on the internet. There are 4 major vortices in Sedona. We saw none of them. And Boynton Canyon, we pulled over on the side of the road and were asked if we felt different because of the vortex in the area. The guide said they didn't have a permit to go to any of the significant vortices, including Boynton Canyon. There is another major vortex at the airport, but we were driven up to airport and back without stopping or given any information about the vortex there. The only good things were the visit to a minor vortex at Rachel's Knoll and the Amitabha Stupa. We wasted 2.5 hours of our time over $200. I don't know what the hell was just said there. Seemed angry, but I don't know what was said.
I'm just looking at the pictures. Like, there's some nice scenery and stuff, but then, like, mixed in with it, there's, like, summoning circles and shit.
That's what I'm saying. It, like, looks beautiful, and then they're like, and now we summon. You're like, what the hell is happening right now? I hope someone who's, like, into, like, spiritual medicine is like, don't you, like, a vortex is a connection to the astral plane where you can summon the power of healing to unleash your shamanic energy into your body. Yeah, I hope we get
there's some people feeling the energy.
The photo you just sent me looks like, you know whatever you see in Star Trek, like a Vulcan, and they're like, Vulcan mind power. It looks like that. It looks like a bunch of dudes standing around like, we are Vulcans doing something Vulcan-y. Yeah. They look like aliens.
These people look like they would go on this tour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. That guy. All right. So the couple Crendor just sent me, they're both wearing what I can only describe as kind of like hippie tops. And the guy definitely looks like he still is living. He still follows fish around or whatever. And the woman looks like she just married him. She's like, well, he treats my kids nice.
But then she adapted the, like, teachings of the inner spiritual circle.
Well, she was in then.
She's got, like, the super necklace and the, like, shirt and everything. That's, man. This place is crazy.
Sedona is definitely a wild place.
Yeah, this is. But the thing is, right? It does, again, look really cool.
Well, the area is beautiful. Yeah. The actual area is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's why people go there for tours and stuff, and they go out to, like, experience most of the best things in Sedona are, like, hiking trails or various tours that you can go on. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, there's also, because it's the deep desert kind of vibe, there's also a lot of, like, if you come out into the woods, you will unlock your deep chakras. You're like, okay, all right, yeah.
It's it's if you like chakras, and go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
That's the weather.
Go stay there's like a Sedona spa. I'd go stay at a spa. That's my chakra.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
I want to unlock the spa chakra where I'm like, stick some crap in my face and let me sink in the mud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see the spa. Look at that. Wow, yeah, you just you sit there, you look at the same scenery, but you got, like, a glass of wine or a drink, and you're just
sounds great pool. To me. That sounds fantastic.
That's my kind of spiritual journey.
Yeah. There's something called the Enchantment Resort, and it's the #1 hotel in Sedona, apparently. And let me tell you, view-wise, it looks gorgeous. Like, hook me up with that. I want that.
Oh, my God. Yeah, and that's the weather.
Yeah, right. Let's go, especially if it's like 115 degrees or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's messed up.
That's, whew.
Let's go to sports.
Sports. We've got sports. First up, we got some hockey. Islanders beating the Lightning 2-1, going up 1-0 in that series. Golden Knights will be taking on the Canadians. That happens tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this, or in the past. In the NBA, the Bucks tie up the Nets 2-2 in that series. The Jazz are up 2-1 on the Clippers. Phoenix Suns, speaking of Arizona, are up 3-0 on the Denver Nuggets. So it looks like the Phoenix Suns could be progressing to the Eastern or Western Conference Finals over there. And then the 76ers up 2-1 on the Hawks. In baseball, we've got some standings here.
Baseball.
Baseball. Tampa Bay Rays up top of the AL East. White Sox atop the Central. You got the Oakland A's atop the West. You got the Mets atop the East. You got the Brewers atop the Central with the Cubs half a game back. Then you got the San Francisco Giants atop the West with the Dodgers 1.5 back. So, 60-something games into the baseball season. We still got about 100 games to go, so we'll see where that goes in a few months. In fact, let's check on the Olympics, because that's like almost a month away
soon,
now.
Yeah.
Looks like they're doing trials, and 9 Kentucky swimmers qualify for Olympic trials. Oh my God. Swimmers just go to Kentucky? Still looks like Olympics are happening. Honestly, like I said before, I like having the Olympics on in the background. The last time the Olympics were on, I was just watching curling and like the Winter Olympic stuff when I got my gallbladder out. So I had nothing to do but like sit there on the couch and be like, yeah, Olympics, and then pass out, and then wake up and be like, oh, more Olympics, and then pass out and wake up.
That is exactly how I feel when it comes to the Olympics, but it's, I don't know, it's like too real. It's like, yeah, late at night, I'll watch the late night Olympic like recap of what's going on, and then I'll fall asleep to that. Like earlier today, people you never heard of did a thing, and this is the recap of that thing they did. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Yeah, and I'm down.
Yeah, it's like a once every couple year Bob Ross special. If you want to fall asleep, just flip it on. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, that's where it's at. And then you can say that you watch the Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I support Team America. Yup. Yeah.
And that's sports.
Okay. What is our big whatever thing that you've got for us today?
You're looking for a big whatever thing? Well, let me tell you.
I can't
We've
wait.
got some big whatever things around here.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple works as a natural meat tenderizer.
Somehow I did know that. I've never done it, but I did know that.
I haven't done it either, but I feel like I want to experiment that because I like pineapple.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then
I
feel
like tender meat.
I like tender meat as well.
Yeah, it's
Look at
crazy. Yeah.
The fruit is packed with the enzyme bromelain, which breaks down protein chains.
Bromelain.
Bromelain, which breaks down protein chains, making it an ideal marinade for meats when you don't have a lot of time. But for the same reason, pineapple does not work for jams or jellies, since the enzyme breaks down gelatin as well. The bromelain is so strong that pineapple processors have to wear protective gloves, otherwise the enzymes eats away at their skin on their face and hands, leaving dry skin and small sores. Oh my God.
I guess we've never, I've worked with pineapple before. I guess we've never done multiple pineapples though.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you eat pineapple, it's like, it like shreds your mouth. It's like Captain Crunch.
What do you mean it shreds your mouth? Are you crazy? What pineapple are you eating? Are you not cutting it?
No,
are you eating the outside?
No. Are you?
You're telling me that pineapple shreds the inside of your mouth?
Well, it's not like shreds, but it's like it like makes it. Oh no, it's hard to describe.
You're out of your mind. You're a crazy.
I'm not
person.
out of my mind. People, you got to comment.
Out of your mind.
Tell me I'm not out of my mind.
You're out of your. Pineapple shreds your mouth?
Pineapple shred mouth.
I think you're wrong.
No. So what people ask, why does pineapple make my mouth bleed?
Well, that's
why does
messed
pineapple
up.
cut
I don't know
your
what
mouth?
that means. Why does pineapple make your mouth bleed? What is happening to everyone?
It's what makes your mouth tingle. Yeah, it says it's the bromelain is what makes your mouth tingle, burn, and maybe even bleed. This is because bromelain's trying to break down the proteins in your mouth. Maybe you are the weird one. Maybe
I'm fine
the
being
way
the
in
weird
your
one.
mouth.
I'm fine being the weird one. I'm fine if I can eat lots of pineapple. I'm fine with it.
We gotta have like a poll or something. Like, does your mouth hurt when you eat pineapple? So like it doesn't. I don't bleed or something like that, but like it tingles and it's kind of like
Okay.
We gotta just comment below. Comment the.
I don't believe this. I still don't believe this.
I'm gonna run a
don't
YouTube
believe
poll.
this.
I'm gonna do the YouTube like community poll and use it for what it's meant for, and that's finding out pineapple facts. and if it hurts people.
I don't believe this at all.
Oh yeah,
Not
last
at
week we
all.
talked about the pear cider. I actually bought the Angry Orchard pack, and the strawberry one was all right. The peach mango one is all right too. The unfiltered one though, that was the best one because it's not as sweet and it's a little more dry, and it tastes like a better apple cider, alcoholic apple cider thing. So definitely recommend the unfiltered Angry Orchard if you're gonna drink it.
Okay.
So that's my little tip to you. That's the fact of the day.
It's a terrible fact. Terrible. That's a terrible. All right. What is
That's
our
not
big
a terrible
news?
fact.
Terrible fact. What is our big news story of the day?
Police: mother tries karate, son strips, and dog steals cornbread at Walmart.
There's a lot. There's a lot to this one. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot here. Also, the story's from 2019, but I don't care. I need to know.
Okay.
In a strange twist of events, a mother allegedly performed karate, a son stripped nude, and their dog stole cornbread this week at a Wisconsin Walmart.
Lots of questions. Hoping for a lot of answers.
The incident happened Wednesday evening when Eau Claire, Wisconsin police responded to a theft call at the store, the department said in a Facebook post. Police found a woman identified as Lisa Smith, 46, chasing her dog Bo in the entry when they arrived and learned that son Benny Van, what a name, 25, was in the store as well. The woman allegedly arrived at the store with the pet unleashed and had been pulling apart store displays and placing them in her cart.
Wait, wait, what?
So she just showed up with her pet unleashed and then just starts pulling apart the store displays, being like, I want to buy this one.
I feel like that whole sentence is out of order. A woman showing up and tearing apart store displays is much more important than an unleashed dog. At least for this story, I feel like. But okay. I guess that's how the dog steals the cornbread. He's not on a leash.
She was asked to leave by staff and left the store to perform karate moves in the parking lot.
As one does. Yes.
In the meantime, Bo got a box of Jiffy cornbread muffin mix and tried to leave the store.
Well, there you go. You can't have a thief dog. That explains that.
That's true. As the chaos ensued, police say Van went to the back of the store where he removed all of his clothing, exposing himself to customers. The man grabbed new clothes from the store and tried to run over an officer with a scooter before he was arrested. Smith was also arrested, but fought with the officers. Both faced several charges related to the incident, including disorderly conduct. Online records show they were jailed Friday morning, and it was unclear if they had an attorney. As for dog Bo, they caught him and brought him to the Humane Association. The dog was not charged. We issued him a warning for theft.
Ha ha ha. Ah, these idiots.
I gotta look up what these people look like. Let's see.
Are we gonna find them?
Wait. I feel like we've covered this story before.
What do you mean?
I just saw the pictures of these people, and I know for a fact we've covered this story before.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna...
Send me the photos. Send me the photos. I don't... Here's the thing. I don't know what this says about me, but white trash be all looking alike. I'm just like, that sort of meth head look all looks the same.
Also, she looks like the witch in like Hansel and Gretel. And she just like, she's 47.
That's
she's
a rough,
like
that's a rough 46.
That's a
48 now, but that's a rough 48, man. That's she's lived. She has lived some life.
I'm like 95% sure we covered this story already.
Are you sure?
Probably
when?
in 2019. I know I've seen that face. Without a doubt.
We covered a story.
Listen, we've done almost 300 episodes of this.
Mother tries karate, son strips, dog steals cornbread. We covered this. Out of all the stories, this is the one we've done before?
You act like out of all the stories, like we would miss something like this. This would not bypass us. We would be looking and be like, oh my God. In fact, I guarantee it's like one of the episode thumbnails on SoundCloud or something.
I don't believe it. 2019? No, you're making me go to SoundCloud. April 13th, 2019. I'm going to go back to 2019. SoundCloud. I gotta go all the way back to 2019. Got to go through all our episodes to find this information.
There it is. April 14th, 2019, episode 192, Karate Witch.
You even said she was a witch then!
We did cover it.
Karate witch.
Karate Witch.
I can't
To
believe
be fair, she is like a
this.
karate witch.
I can't. This week was so boring, even the news was old.
Oh my god. Well, we do have an update from January of that year, 2020.
Okay, hit us with an update.
A mother and son arrested in a bizarre incident at the Eau Claire Walmart have been sentenced. Police were called to the store when, she was doing karate. During that time, he stripped naked, blah, blah, blah. As part of the plea deal, Smith pleaded no contest to obstructing an officer and disorderly conduct. Van pleaded no contest to obstruction as well as kind of lewd and lascivious behavior. Smith was sentenced to 1 year of probation, while Van got 2 years probation. Van is also not allowed to consume any avocado pits. There is no word on why that stipulation.
What?
There is no word on why that stipulation was added.
What the? What does that mean?
He's not allowed to consume any avocado pits. What happened?
I know. Why? Why can't you consume avocado pits?
What the shit?
What? I don't. A lot of people are saying it's the next super seed, but that doesn't seem wise. That doesn't seem wise.
Yeah, but why is he banned from eating them now? Why can't he eat any? Did maybe he threw that part in? Just do it?
I just don't. I'm looking it up and seeing why you shouldn't. A lot of people are like, "Oh, dude, you got it. You can get nutrients from the pits." But I'm like, okay, but the plant toxin person is present in high concentrations, both avocado seeds and leaves, known to cause toxic effects and possibly even death in a variety of animals, including cattle, horses, sheep, goats, mice, rats, rabbits, guinea pigs, and certain birds. But that doesn't explain why they had to make it so he wouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why can't he eat them? This is they had to put this into his prison sentence. It's important enough that they did. All right, I'm glad we came back and covered this now.
I am so I'm literally looking up all the things here. I can't figure it out. I can't either. I have no idea why.
There's
blowing my
gotta be a
mind.
reason. There's got to be a reason.
I don't know that there is one.
It might just be something crazy they said, and they're just fine, just you're banned from eating those. That's all I can think of.
I just can't figure it out. I'm scrolling through all this information online, and I just can't figure out why they would possibly ban him from eating it. The implication is he wants to eat them so much that they had to be you got to stop, dude. You got to stop. Are they saying that avocados caused him to go crazy and strip naked?
That's all I can think of. It's I don't know.
It's just adding layers to this story I was not expecting, and I'm not sure I think we can handle the answers, really.
Yeah, I think we gotta let it stop, let it go to the side, let it.
I mean, the internet is saying look, don't eat avocado seeds. I get it. No one should. That's why we take them out of the avocado. We've been doing that forever. But why specifically for this guy? A lot of questions.
No answers.
No answers. We'll never get one. Well, that is the story of this podcast. A lot of questions, no answers. But we'll be back to do it again next week. Until then, Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got so many socials. We've got youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast where we upload all these podcasts. You can go back, listen to the Karate Witch one. You can listen to last week's one about Shrek. You got a whole bunch of them. Cut off the podcast part. You've got the animations. Go watch all the funny animations. We got the League of Legends one from last month up there. Very good. We also got Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Just search Cox and Crendor. You'll find us. Also, follow our own stuff. We got youtube.com/Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor, if you like Warhammer. We got twitch.tv Jesse Cox, twitch.tv/Crendor. We were playing Chivalry the other night. That was fun. We'll probably do that again. We got the Twitter, Jesse Cox, Twitter, Crendor, Instagram, Notorious Cox, Instagram, Crendor was taken. Facebook, Crendor, Facebook, Jesse Cox. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, review, 5-star.
Yep.
Wahoo!
Wahoo. All right, well, that's it for us. Thanks so much, and we'll see y'all next time. So, as always, to be continued.